And good morning, everyone. Welcome to Tuesday, the 5th of January. I think this is Joanne Gail Reitmeyer Andringer's birthday today. I believe she was born on the 5th of January, and her middle name is because it was a terrible, terrible snowstorm back in the 50s when she was born. So happy birthday, Joanne Gail Reitmeyer Andringer. I think I'm right. I think I'm right about that. Wow, good morning. Lots of hemp news coming out this morning, and we're going to get right to that here on Chat Canna. It's just an interesting day here today. My name is John Reitmeyer. Thank you for joining me. We've got some interesting news. Of course, tomorrow, Epiphany, time to take down your Christmas trees. In the news today, first of all, let us get to this story. Michigan, wow, the governor over in Michigan is being not only assertive, almost aggressive in his endorsement of CBD products. He has said and put out a decree that it is okay for veterinarians to talk to their patients' owners. Well, who really owns a dog or a cat, right? But that's the concept, the patient's owners, about using CBD products for their pets. They took a survey in Michigan of veterinarians, of 100 veterinarians, and they found out that veterinarians know a whole lot more about CBD products and how they might interact with their pets and how they maybe could be used for their pets than doctors do for people and patients. And he has put out a decree, and Michigan lawmakers approved the proposal in December that says veterinarians can consult with pet owners about the use of, by the way, either the heathen devilweed, I have to say it really fast, or CBD products. And so it's on in Michigan. It is now considered to be legal. So this will be really interesting. Growth comes, of course, as the U.S. FDA, Food and Drug Administration, which oversees those things, has yet to authorize CBD for pets. So if you are not in Michigan, although you might be in stores that say this is great for your pet and whatever, it is not authorized by the Food and Drug Administration. And if you see it on a website, or I don't know if Amazon has it or not. But isn't it interesting? I thought that the big news that was coming out with the story was the fact that in the government survey, that the vets were really on top of it. They had done research. They had talks amongst themselves. Amongst is the big word for the day. And they, they were seeing, what it is. Of course, it's easier both to do studies on animals and if you make a bit of a mistake, I know some people would disagree with this, but it's not the same thing if a pet should get a bit of an overdose or something. Like I said, some people would disagree with that if you're talking about Fluffy, but I think that is the general consensus out there in the world. So, or at least if you try it on your pet because they're in pain, and you would try and do anything for them, where you got to be a little more careful than dosing grandma. So that is the news about Michigan, and they're kind of a neighbor of ours. So, wow, these things are going to happen, and you know how it kind of is with governors. They talk between themselves, and so I think you're going to see that popping up here from state to state rather quickly. So, hurrah for the Michigan governor regarding that, and then the lawmakers, of course, passing it into state law rather quickly. Now, what I consider some big state news regarding education. This, of course, way far away from us, I guess about as far as you can go, not counting Alaska and Hawaii, all the way out to Pennsylvania on the East Coast. I've not traveled Pennsylvania. I've driven through it 2 times or 4 times. Can't remember which. 4 times. But Pennsylvania has now integrated the study of hemp in their program. And right now, coming up starting tomorrow, all students in K through 12 will be taught about the benefits of hemp. More on the plastics and sustainable materials side, don't care. They are getting the education. There's going to be a cultivating tomorrow theme, which students are going to be exposed to. Oh, it starts on the 9th. I'm sorry, I flipped the 9 to a 6. But it's a virtual experience that all the students are going to have from 9 to 16. It's the Pennsylvania Farm Show. They're going to learn about plastics made from sustainable materials, which will be, of course, hemp is in the game there. They're going to include information on growing plants with hydroponics. And of course, it's all virtual. So every class from kindergarten, believe it or not, it's not kindergarten, by the way, it's kindergarten, a German word. The Agriculture Secretary has said the show offers learning experiences and exposure to a growing field with real-world rewarding opportunities. So isn't that great that Pennsylvania has jumped out and is going to expose everybody in 13 grades to hemp, not as a bad word or associating it with the other product, but that this is a new crop in our agriculture program, and we want you all to know about it. They're saying wherever you are in your career path, whether you're looking for hands-on learning, career inspiration, just want to know more about your food and the challenges facing those who produce it, the 2021 Virtual Farm Show will offer opportunities to learn, engage with agriculture, and the science, technology, and the engineering driving it. So says Agriculture Commissioner Redding in his press release. So that is over there. They just in their state for last year, they issued 510 hemp permits, and that was their first round, by the way. So that is going to be interesting. It's going to be great to see that they do that. They should be congratulated. I guess those of us in other states have to talk about that with our education leaders. Sometimes these things not happening is nobody's fault other than we got to get more people excited about it and say, hey, can we help you put a program together to expose this new crop to all of the students in an area and get it put out there. Sometimes if you hand somebody a finished presentation, they'll see that people see it. North Dakota has a 2-year program in raising hemp, mostly for CBD up in Bottineau. And kids are in the program. And remember, Bottineau, you can spit and hit Canada. I mean, it's right on the northern line. And they are raising hemp in high tunnels and out on the dirt. And kids are signed up for the program. Of course, there's some anticipation that everything that you do for a hemp plant, you would do for the other kind of cannabis plant. But it's still the same thing. Kids are going there, they are learning how to do that, and they will have that knowledge wherever they might go in the United States. Hopefully some of them will stay here in these states that are right here, Minnesota, North Dakota, now South Dakota. Any kid that's coming out of there, South Dakota needs those people to do what they're going to do starting, within, if not this year, in 2022, because that's when everything gets legal down in our neighboring state. So those are a couple of exciting news stories coming out today for Chat Canna. We hope you'll continue listening to us. Remember, we're online every day, Monday through Thursday at 10 o'clock in the morning Central Time. But you can hear us anytime on Facebook and on YouTube. If you're on Facebook, please like us. If you're on YouTube, please subscribe and hit the little bell so that you will have an announcement every time that we go live, which is generally 10 o'clock Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Of course, anytime that there's some kind of big breaking cannabis and hemp story, we will be covering it. But in the meantime, we will look forward to an exciting 2021 and just moving forward in the hemp industry and bringing you stories and interviews and all the things that make the hemp industry interesting. Until tomorrow, have a great day, everybody. That's it for Chat Canna. We are exciting to get one day closer to getting seeds in the ground and seeing what this year is going to bring us. Until then,